What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Quick 60 Sports. I gave you an earlier prediction with the Giants and the Eagles, and I'm going to give you my afternoon prediction, which is the Broncos at the Raiders. So the line's changed a lot. Like I said, a lot of games are because of COVID, but now the line is actually a pick 'em, and I'll tell you some reasons why I like the Denver Broncos. First, they have Drew Lock starting at quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater's out with a concussion. He's out of the hospital. He's doing better. But I think that this gives a little rejuvenated energy to Denver with Drew Lock. I mean, I know he's turnover prone. He makes some bad decisions from time to time, but he's also going to stretch the ball down the field. And I think that's going to pay dividends to Courtland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy didn't even have a catch last week at all. And I think Courtland had one, I believe. So I think that Drew Lock's going to stretch the ball down the field. He's going to find Noah Fant in the middle and his former college teammate Albert O down the middle of the field as well. He's going to work those tight ends in the run game and throw the ball deep down the field off of play action. So I think that he knows that the Raiders, they're without Darren Waller. They haven't been the same since without Henry Ruggs. I think they haven't scored over like 17 points in like the last 6 games without Henry Ruggs. So, without Darren Waller, Brian Edwards, he also tested positive today, as well as Mariota. So they don't have a backup quarterback. The only concern I have, Bobby Massey blocking Max Crosby. Crosby has been a beast. He hasn't had actually a sack since the last time they played the Broncos, but he had 3 sacks that game, and he was disrupting the whole game. So hopefully we can chip him with the tight end, do whatever we need to do against that. Whoever loses the game is essentially out of the playoffs. Whoever wins this game basically needs to win out. The Broncos have the Chargers and the Chiefs next week. Those are no gimme games as well, but they're still in the hunt. If they can win today, they can beat the Chargers and the Chiefs. I said last week in my video that I was going with the Bengals, and I gave you some reasons why. It's a pick 'em. The Broncos have the better secondary, the better defense. I believe they're going to have a renewed energy on offense with Drew Lock. They have the better run game, even though the Raiders do have Josh Jacobs, and they're going to have to lean heavily on him. But without their stud tight end Waller as well, I mean, the Broncos have the better players. The only way that this can be messed up is if Fangio messes up with time management and his timeouts at the end of the game. I think that's the only way that the Broncos lose this game. So that's my prediction for you. The unfavorable trend, though, is that the home team has won the last 9 of 11 meetings between these two. So that's going against us Bronco fans, but I believe the Broncos are going to pull this one out. All right, guys, if you like my page, please subscribe down below. I appreciate the love and the comments, and stay tuned for further information.